Story problems with proportion. What should we put that? I think it should be proportions. No, let's go rate. Rate. Word problems. Story problems? What do you prefer? I forget I even asked. Rate word problems. Let's just start off with the story problems, shall we? If 6 books weigh, in this, I spelled that right. If 6 books weigh 15 pounds, this question is almost obsolete because I think we live in a world that does not believe in books anymore. How much would 20 books weigh? How much will 20 books weigh? And you should probably have at least some sort of an idea what your answer should be. If you are just making some sort of a logical, educated guess, what would your guess be and why? Caleb Fisher, you've been unusually quiet today. What do you suppose a good guess would be? If 6 weigh 15, 20 would weigh
38 pounds.
Wow, where did you come up with that number?
Well, 6 is 10, and 20 is double that, so 15 double is 30.
That is an excellent way to look at it. Yeah, so if you get an answer that's like 3,000, you suppose maybe you might have done something wrong? Yeah, that's always good to go. That's a good way to do it. Very, very nicely thought about there. You're close. It's not quite close enough. But. So here is what you do for these problems, children. Again, you'll see a theme here. You are going to do a rate box. You could also call it a proportion box. I don't care what you call it, just do it. And it just simply looks like this. What things are you comparing? Or what are you comparing to? Books to? Yeah, books to pounds. And then you've got your example or your first, you've got your first situation, whatever you want to call this. What should we call it? Anybody? I'm open for suggestions. Nobody has any good. We'll just call it the first thing. And the first thing they said 6 books weighs 15 pounds. And the second one it says 20 books will weigh how many pounds? Now, how many people are confused at that point? Somebody raise your hand. Wait, what do you mean? How do we solve this? And again, why do I keep having this bottle here? The first thing you obviously do is do this. How do you go from 6 to 20? To which you're going to say,
You can't.
well, you could, but it's very hard. It doesn't make, it's not an easy thing to do. So if you can't do it this way, what's plan B? Yeah, make equal fractions out of this. This fraction has to equal this fraction. So you write it as 6/15 equals 20 over what number? And then when you get to that point, what should be your thought process? Does anybody have a thought process there? And if you say cross multiply, I'm going to say that wouldn't be my first. That would not be my first thing. My first thing would be, anybody see it there? Aaron, do you see it? Before you cross multiply, there's an easier way that you might be able to do it. Lauren?
20, 15.
No, you have to be careful with that. You can't do that. You're going to reduce them. That's only when you multiply fractions, and we're not multiplying fractions here. This is an equal sign, it's not a multiplication. If it was multiplication, you could cross cancel, but you can't. However, somebody, please, my kingdom for a horse. Grace? You can. You can look at these and reduce this. What number goes into 6 and 15?
3.
3. So if you divide them both by 3, you end up with 2 over 5. Which should make you smile because now you can go from 2 to 20. 2 times what is 20? 10. So the bottom, 5 times 10 is 50. And there's your answer. Now, if that, what I just said there, throws you into a little tizzy and you don't like to do that, then by all means, Olivia Dotson, by all means, ignore this and do it cross products way, which means this. 6, the diagonals have to equal each other when you multiply them together. 6 times what number gives you 15 times 20? And 15 times 20, Caleb Fisher, is, thank you, 300. 6 times what number is 300? Divide 6 into 300, you get 50. Same number we got there. 50. If this way did not make sense to you, you can always, 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 always do it this way. Cross products is always a possibility. But I'm here to make your life easy. You believe that, don't you? Even if people push you in the back, I am here to make it. Which girl pushed you in the back? That little number 4? That little girl pushed you in the back?
I can't even tell, I was on the ground, I didn't look up.
Here we go. Another one you asked for.
Another one.
Let's just do this one. How about this? Julio is riding in a 50-kilometer bike race. Julio is riding in a 50K bike race. Which would be how far, children? How many 50 kilometers in our modern American miles is? At what point, 7th grade, do you think that you have to actually become adults to be able to figure some of this stuff out for yourself? Because at some point you do. I can guarantee if I asked your parents 50K, they'd at least give me some sort of an estimate. Anybody?
2 miles.
Closing? Now here's what I would think. Has anybody ever heard of a 5K race?
Yeah.
5K is how far? Who knows how far? What?
3 miles.
3 miles. So 5K is 3 miles. 50K must be. Is that really that hard?
30 miles?
He's on a bike. 30 miles. is
Oh,
not
okay.
very-
I thought he was running for some reason. I'm gonna say
That's because you got pushed in the back. He passed. Julio passed the 15K. By the way, there's always an outside chance that when after writing this problem down, I'll tell you I have no idea how to do this problem. There's always that chance. And if that happens, then I usually just say, let's go home. In 27 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen today, whoever thought that that was a possibility. But I would say there are times when. What will his time be for the whole race? At that rate. Thinking that he can continue that pace the whole time. At that rate. How long to finish the whole race? Those of you that know me well, what do you suppose I would tell you to do? Not yet. If I just blindly, randomly came across this problem here, the first thing I probably would do, Zach, is Huh? no. Not. I don't think I would think of that right off the bat. Mostly because I'm not smart enough. But if I'm doing a race there,
And then you would write down the information.
yes, but how would I do that? Lauren? Yeah, I would probably do this. This guy's doing a what? 50K. And then I'd probably go, well, at 15, where's 15? Let's say 15 is right here. 15K took him how long? 27 minutes. And then I'd probably look at it and go, that's your key. Thank you. And then I'd probably see, yeah, well, there's a ratio, that's a proportion after I saw that. And then I'd probably do the little box. What two things am I comparing? I'm comparing kilometers to set together. No, I'm not changing anything to miles. Did somebody say miles out there? Clausing, you said miles?
I'm not here.
It's kilometers in minutes. And here is my first scenario. I did how many kilometers in how many minutes? What's my first one? What do I know I did?
15 kilometers.
And feel free to join along anytime you feel necessary. By the way, I mean, in case you haven't noticed, see, this is how they're usually like. You know, yesterday it was kind of a little bit louder, talky. Now I can't get any response out of it. That's where the drab and listless people came from. All right, so then in my second one, what do I know? I did 15 to 27, but I want to know how long it's going to take him to finish the whole race. So what's going to go where? So, what's going to go where? It's the only number I've got left. Where's it going to go? Abby, what's going to go where?
15 kilometers.
Yeah, 50 is going to go in the kilometers. That's pretty reasonable, isn't it? I don't know. And then here we go, just like the last time when I confused you all. First thing you look at, can I go from 15 to 50?
No.
No. So then you want to make equal fractions out of it. 15 over 27 equals 50 over what number? Shall I just do cross multiply, or should I look to see if I can reduce?
Reduce.
But how many of you actually understood that the last time? Again, remember, like Lauren said, you can't cross cancel these numbers because this is not multiplication. If it was multiplication, yes, but it's not, it's equal, so you gotta be careful with that. You still, though, can reduce if you can. What number goes into those?
3.
If I divide 15 by 3, I get 5. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Oh, look, and you're happy because 5 can be multiplied to give you 5 times 10. 9 times 10. My answer here is
90.
90 minutes. Is that exciting or what? Apparently, or what? Look at page 333. I'm going to give you one try on your very lonesome, and you'll see. This time I really might make your assignment based on this. Yesterday I was just a small little tease. Page 333, if you will. Ooh. Sure, why not? Let's do letter A, only because it will take you the most calculation than anything else. Letter A. If 5 pounds of seedless grape cost $3.80, how much will 9 pounds cost? You do that right now.